Hello, everyone. My name is Nico Plat, and next to me is Stefania Gnesi, and we're here to welcome you to the 9th edition of Formalize. So, welcome, I would say. I will give a short presentation. After that, we start with the first session. So, as I said, Stefania and I are the organizing chairs of Formalize. We've been doing this for a number of years. Of course, we can't do this alone, and so we're helped by a very skilled PC and PC chairs. PC chairs for this year are Laura Semini and Simon Bliutze. We've had great help from Luciana Asti as our social media chair. The virtualization chair has been Larissa Safina. Of course, all these they all made this event possible. This year we have two invited speakers who will be introduced later on: Liliana Pascal and Moshe Yevardi. Just a little bit on the history of Formalize. Like I said, this is the 9th edition. Of course, if you look at the number of lines, you see 10 lines there. This is because the first event in 2012 wasn't Formalized yet. It was the predecessor from Sarah, but we counted in anyway. And as you can see, we've built quite a body of conferences in the last 10 years. Formalized has become a real tradition, so to say, with an increasing number of submissions and increasing number of attendees. We don't know the exact number for this year yet, but we will adjust it when we go along. Also, a few words about Formal Methods Europe, because we organize Formalize on behalf of Formal Methods Europe, who's an Formal Methods Europe is an association with the aim of stimulating the use of formal methods. Apart from Formalize, they also organize very successful symposium every 18 months, and Stefania happens to be a responsible board member for that symposium as well. Next symposium, and I want to advertise this a little bit, will be in November 2021. Will also be online. We had hoped it to be in China. The deadline for paper submission has just passed, so you're too late for that. But if you're willing to attend the symposium, you're of course more than welcome, and please do, because it's going to be a fantastic event, I'm sure. I also like to stress that membership of FME, you can become a member free of charge, so you have only benefits and no cost, and therefore I would like to stimulate you to become a member and enjoy all the other benefits that this association has to offer. The program, we've spread it out over a number of days, 4 days to be exactly. So I won't go into the details for every day. Just highlight the keynote speaker. So today we have Moshe Vardi, who will be the keynote speaker. Tomorrow we have a program that is filled with paper presentations. Same goes for Thursday, but here I would like to stress that we start a lot earlier to accommodate some other attendees and speakers. So at 10 Central European time. And Friday we have our second invited speaker, Liliana Pascal from Leo Institute and University College of Dublin. Just a few practical issues. You notice that we use the Clouder platform to host the conference this year. This is new to us, so we're not guaranteed that everything runs smoothly, and it will also be new to some of you at least. A few things to note. First of all, is that all transitions between all events are managed by Clouder automatically, so they're strictly time-based. This also means that, for instance, if I now talk to longer than 10 minutes, you will have lost me, so to say. You won't see the end of the presentation. But I try to keep it within 10 minutes, and I'm sure you can download the remaining slides somewhere else as well. During all the talks are video streams. If you have questions or want to bring up issues during the talk, please do that in the chat, and you find it at the right upper corner of your screen. And where you see the question marks, you can ask questions. So please use that as well. Then when each session ends, you have a choice. You can either stay in the room and wait for the next presentation to start, or you can go to the discussion room where you can have a discussion with the presenters of the talk. So this is the Q&A, so to say. And either one of these happens automatically. I'm not so sure anymore which one. Either you stay in the room automatically and have to go to the discussion room manually, or vice versa, but I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. For social gathering before the sessions and also during the breaks, we use a system called GatherTown. You can find the links in the formalized room as well. And the password to use for that is ICSI. And well, I invite you to try it out and have informal chats with all the fellow attendees and perhaps prolonged talks with the presenters of the papers. For presenters, I would like to stress that the backroom stage where Stefania and I are now is open 20 minutes to before the presentation starts or for the live broadcast starts. So please be there in time to check if everything works, and yeah. So please do that so that we can have a smooth conference, let's say. A few words of thanks. Of course, we have to. We normally would do that at the end of the conference, but since I'm doing this at the opening now, first of all, I would like to thank the Formalized PC because they've done a really tough job with the double-blind judgment of papers. Long discussions on which papers were the best, and we've only selected the best papers for this year's events, like we normally do, of course. But everyone who's been on the PC before knows that this can be our job, and therefore we would like to extend our thanks to them. Second on the list, of course, are our invited speakers, and first of all, we thank them for having accepted our invitations. And we're sure they will give great talks that are very enjoyable and worthwhile and make you think and perhaps stimulate you for your own work as well. Then the people at ICSI and student volunteers for well, helping us in all practical ways that are possible, and I'm sure they will do that for the rest of the week as well. And of course, a thank to you for your continued interest in Formalize and for attending these events. And we sincerely hope that you will find it worthwhile and that you will participate next year, or even better, submit a paper next year. And then just to thank ourselves also a little bit, because we've done a lot of work as well. And we hope and we think, we like to believe that we are doing and have done a great job so far. So thank you, Stefania. Thank you, Nico.
Thank you, Nico. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Simon. Thank you,
Yes.
everybody.
Thank you, Simon. Thank you, Larissa, Laura, Larissa, Lucia.
Lisa, yes.
Yes. Okay. Next year, we go where ICSI goes. Next year, ICSI goes to the USA, to Pennsylvania, to Pittsburgh to be precise, and we intend to organize the next Formalize in Pennsylvania next year. Of course, we sincerely hope, and I'm sure you all agree with us, that it will be possible to physically have a conference again. Things look good at the moment, but you never know how it goes. But for now, I say let's meet each other in person next year in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Okay. And thank you to everybody again, and so hope to see you in Pittsburgh next year.
Yes. We have a minute to spare, I see, so I did a little bit quicker than I thought. I don't see any questions in the chat yet. If you have any questions, we still have a minute to answer them.
No questions.
Or you can get a quick cup of tea or coffee, or.
And then we move to the first section.
Okay, I see a bird coming in my screen. That's Simon.
Thank you. Well,